Welcome, guys. Welcome, everyone. Guys, let's talk. Guys, let's talk. Guys, let's talk about Jaden Smith, guys, in Jamaica, guys. Let's talk about Jaden. Guys, we need some resolution. We need closure. Let's talk about Jaden, guys. Thanks for joining. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Blinkview TV Live. Official Jay, what's up? What's going on? Yeah, what's going on? What's going on? Thanks for joining. Yeah, we're gonna talk about Jaden Smith. No, Jaden Smith. We're gonna talk about today. Yeah, we're gonna talk about Jaden Smith missing. And we need some closure in that young man disappearance. So what's going on? Let me hear what you have to say. Yeah, how things down there? You go to school today? Thanks for joining, guys. Guys, when you come in, guys, we're talking about Jaden Smith, guys. We have to get some closure in that young man disappearance. You see me? We want to talk about it today. Talking about Jaden. A guy, the little man, he has been missing now for over 3 weeks going. And guys, we can't afford for another week to finish and we're gonna get some form of closure. Thanks for joining, guys. Okay, official. Okay, understand. Yes, guys, we're gonna talk about Jaden Smith. Jaden Smith, guys, young man that disappeared in Jamaica after his cousin went down there on an emergency flight to go attend to her baby, as according to her, that the baby got hurt and she went down there, but yet still Jaden got missing at the same time because they blame Jaden. They blame Jaden for the accident, guys, and we have to get some form of closure. But thank you guys for joining, guys. When you come in, guys, just type justice for Jaden. Let me know you guys are there. Justice for Jaden, guys. Thanks everyone for joining in. Welcome to Blinkview TV Live. Thanks for joining, guys. Thanks for joining. Guys, when you're coming, just like up the live, guys. Just give a thumbs up to the live, guys. Give a thumbs up. Give a thumbs up to the live, guys. We're talking about Jaden Smith this evening. Jaden Smith in Jamaica, the young 12-year-old that got, disappeared 3 weeks and counting without a trace, guys. And guys, let me tell you something for those of you who don't know. He was involved in an accident with a 2-year-old baby. That's what they say. We're not sure. And the mother of the child flew to Jamaica from the United States and went down there, guys. And ever since, because they blame him for the accident, the young man disappeared, no without a trace. Nobody seemed to know. But there's a lot of lead, guys. There are a lot of speculation. But guys, we need to know. We need to know what's going on with Jaden, guys. Guys, I just want to say thanks for joining. Thanks everyone for joining right now, guys. Leave a comment, guys. Leave a comment, guys. Leave a comment. Justice for Jaden. Uh-huh. The the reset button will fly. And the no, you have to reset it. All right. Sorry about that, guys. I'm doing a live, okay? Thank you guys for joining in. Guys, we're talking about Jaden Smith, and this is a story, guys. Let me just get into the story and the reason, guys. And I did a lot of videos on the matter, right? This is it, guys. So 3 weeks ago, to be exact. 3 weeks and today's what? Tuesday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. 3 weeks and 4 days. So guys, almost 4 weeks since that young man disappeared. What happened, right, guys? He was in the room with his 2-year-old cousins, and for some reason, the baby fell, broke his hip, and they took the baby to the hospital, but he got blamed for it. Guys, we're not sure because even the mother and the grandmother said the baby is a hyper child. He like to jump and do all kind of nonsense. The baby got hurt. They called the mother, who's living in the United States here, right? And the mother flew down immediately. This was Thursday. The mother reached down by Friday morning before day, Friday. And Jaden went to school. After school, they've never seen him again. Luckily for him, he told somebody that his cousin was gonna come and pick him up from school, so he shouldn't take a taxi or take a bus to go home. So he told his friend that the cousin, who I'm assuming is a female cousin from abroad, that went and pick him up. But what she did, guys, she tried to mislead people by saying that she was going somewhere, which I don't think she ever went, guys. You understand? And so she went and picked up the kid, returned back to the hospital very fast, because even her stepfather said he was like, how could she, have returned back so fast? But truth and of the matter, guys, I don't think she had ever even went where she was going, where she was gonna go. She just went and picked up the kid, sent off the kid with some people unknown, and they've never seen that kid again. And guys, this thing has been going on. This thing is viral, guys. Everybody on YouTube is featuring this case. Every YouTuber in Jamaica featuring this case right now, guys. So this thing is viral. So this is the thing I want to talk about, guys. So guys, join in and let me know what you think about what's going on here, guys. I'm not seeing any comment here as yet. Not seeing any comment, guys. Just let me know what you guys think about this thing. For those of you, if you have seen it, if you watch it, anything on it, guys, share your views, right? Share your views, guys. Share your views, guys, and let's talk about this 12-year-old. We have to get some form of closure, guys, and I just want to get your input on this matter, guys. Guys, give a thumbs up to the live, guys. Thank you. Thumbs up, guys. Thumbs up. Like up the live, guys. Thanks for joining, guys. And wherever you're watching from, guys, let me know. Let me know what country you're watching from, guys. Guys, this thing is going on too long. And guys, we know the cop don't just, unless it's, something concrete, but cops, they have to take time to do their investigation. We understand that. But guys, I think those people should have been questioned a long time ago. There have not been any questioning regarding those people. And I do think that those people should be questioned, guys, because I'm not gonna stop until guys this case come to a close. I'm not gonna stop, guys. I'm gonna report on it every day. I'm gonna make my calls and I'm gonna report every day. There's no kid, guys. Imagine a child, 12-year-old. You're gonna get rid of a child, a 12-year-old, to hurt a 2-year-old, which they say is an accident. This is an accident, and you're gonna get rid of a 12-year-old because the 2-year-old got hurt, when the two kids could be alive today. Guys, let me tell you something. There is no way that woman is gonna be happy after what she did. She might feel right now that she's gotten away, but I don't think she's still in the loop. She's not getting away from this one. She left Jamaica immediately after the child disappeared. How can you go to Jamaica stating that your child is sick? You understand? Your child broke a leg, and yet still you left your child down there. You understand? You left your child down there in the same situation. You hurry up and leave your child down there without even spending any time, not even a week with your sick baby. You take your baby from one parish and take your baby to another parish and flew out. That, guys, that is suspicious in every way, in every form. That is suspicious, guys. And I think there should be consequences. There must be consequences. There must be consequences for this young lady's action. There must, guys. So, guys, we just want to talk about Jaden Smith case, guys. This is horrific. You understand? And it's time people start treating kids with respect. Not just in Jamaica, not just in the United States, Canada, England, but right across the globe. Kids must be protected. Kids must be taken care of. They are vulnerable. You understand? And we need to start taking care of these kids. You see them on the street, you find out where they're going. Where are you going? You know, where do you live? You know, but you should not be going in that direction. You know, see them coming from school. They're lingering on the street. Where are you going? Where do you live? Where are you from? That's how I used to have to answer those questions, guys, when I was smaller. When I was a kid going to primary school, I have to answer those questions. Because somebody spot me going in one direction and knowing that I'm not living in that direction, they're gonna say, yo, where are you going? You're not supposed to be going that way. Go to your parents. And you dare not answer. Turn around and go your merry way. I got flagging one evening from a man I didn't even know. The man know my mother, but I don't know him. And he look at me and say, go home to your parents. And the man, yes, that's old time religion. That's the village. You understand? But no, there is no village. There are predators. You understand? There are people who just do wicked things. These traffickers and all these people. You understand, guys? Kids are so vulnerable, and we should take care of them. We need to start taking care of these kids, guys. It's horrific what happened to this young man. And until now, nobody knows where he is. Disappeared without a trace. He disappeared without a trace, guys. It's all over YouTube, guys. If you go and type in Jayden Smith, his name is going to pop up. You're going to see that little guy in his brown khaki uniform with his backpack on. That's him. Promising young man, valedictorian. You know, when he graduated from primary school, he passed his exam with high marks to go into high school. So this kid was a promising young man. Promising young man. Guys, you know when you know when you're poor, because guys, I could identify poverty from a young age. And I tell myself, listen to me, when I grow up, I'm not gonna want my kids or anybody to go through this. And when I grow up, I'm gonna help who I can. You understand? And guys, that's what I did. You know? We have to assist. When we get out of a situation, we have to assist those who are left in that situation. You can't take care of the whole world, but guys, you're gonna help, especially your immediate family. Yes, guys. And there are friends too, you know. Friends you grew up with that go to school. Assist also. We have to, because not everybody gonna get the opportunity to go somewhere else to live or to have a better education or, you know, in order to have a better life. Because guys, education in Jamaica is very expensive. It's expensive across the world, but in Jamaica, guys, some kids, once they're 17 years old and they leave high school, they never went back to any school. But this young man was a promising young man, I tell you. All the medals and everything this kid for high achievements and everything, guys. Promising young man. Promising young man, and this young man just gone without a trace. Nobody to say anything. Nobody to be, you know, give a account, say, you know, for nothing. Nothing. The last place they saw him was in Mega Mart in Mandeville. And he went through that gate and went up a street they call Pert Road, and then never see him again. He vanished. Because somebody picked him up there. He was told to go there. And that's why he went into the supermarket to look around to see, if he was gonna see the person that he was supposed to go with. Not seeing the person, he just went straight on that street and vanished. These things are brutal, guys. These things are brutal. Hi, Unique, bro. How are you? Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Very sad situation, Unique. Very sad situation. And guys, I'm not gonna leave this alone. Not right now. I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna continue, guys. When I'm finished with this live, I'm gonna make some calls, guys, because I have a lot of people in that area that I can call. I call nightly, and I don't want to report no false news. You understand, guys? So I take my time to gather my information. Hi, Gloria Joyful. How are you? Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Yeah, I'm not gonna let go, Gloria, and I hope you're on it too, because I've not seen you. I've not seen you really, because everybody is all over the net, you know. But I'm not seeing a lot of. But I hope that everybody's gonna keep up the pressure on the government, keep up the pressure on the police, keep up the pressure on that family, until they talk. And my next move, guys, is to fly into Jamaica, because I'm gonna be on this case. I'm not gonna let go. Yeah, the story, Unique, the stories, yeah, a lot of stories not adding up, but especially for the family, because they are giving conflicting stories every time somebody talk to them. It's constant, it's mixed up, it's changing, you know, it's changing. And that girl Shanique, she's a beast. And you see, Jaden, young cousin, came out, and another girl from here, and she's a nurse also, and she come out and she talk about it, that girl Unique is definitely a bully, and she think that she's better than people. She think that she's better than people, because but the thing that's not adding up, with me, Unique, bro. What's not adding up is that, and I'm going on for what the stepfather said, right? He's the one who gave her the keys to go to Spur Tree. He in turn said he was so surprised to see how fast she returned. That means she couldn't have left Mandeville, right? And go all the way down to Spur Tree in that short time. What they did was, she went with her accomplice, pick up that little boy, and then she jet back to say, well, then she's not coming from, she did not go nowhere. She did not go anywhere. You understand? She did not go anywhere, and I think I think now they should put out a warrant for her arrest. She need to go back and give some account. And now everybody is silent. Nobody, those people, they're not even, she claimed, you see what happened, right, Gloria? They were claiming that she came in at 2 p.m. But it wasn't adding up, because after I did my analysis and I put it out there, right? It's not adding up, because if she couldn't have left Montego Bay at 2 p.m. and got to Mandeville Hospital while that young boy was still in school, never, because school let over at 2:30, right? She had to come in 2 a.m. Friday morning, and that is why she was at the hospital and all about the place. You understand? So nobody is stupid. No one is stupid. And that is what she did. She came in early morning. She came in early morning on the flight from Carolina. And nobody is stupid. She think that people don't fly and people don't know how plane run. But the itinerary is there. So she's gonna have to prove her case, because all these lies she have been telling. And then the next thing again, when she want to cover her track, she's gonna talk about maybe Jaden got into some trouble with some other kids, because she's trying to create an alibi for herself. That's what she said. She made he sleep at the hospital, but in fact, she did not. She did not sleep at no hospital. That's a lie. She did not sleep at any hospital, and she did not eat at and bathe at no hospital. Because if she had done that, why would she gone to Spur Tree to get take a shower because she didn't walk with any clothes? Hey, Mingai, thanks for joining. How are you, Mingai? Good morning to you. Right? How is it that she went to Spur Tree because she didn't have no clothes? So what time did she bathe at the hospital? What time did she eat and sleep there? That's a lie. That girl is lying, and I'm telling you, I'm doing my analysis, and I'm not going to stop. I'm good, Minnie. How are you? Minnie Snow, thanks for joining. The Jamaica police, they're on the case, but they're not moving fast enough. Because right now, fast enough to me is to get the mother and the daughter and the son and and that guy. That well, they hold on to one guy down there. They hold on to a driver, right? People wanted to eat him. Hey, Minnie Snow, he said it was your birthday. Happy belated birthday to you. Thanks for joining, right? And for this, okay, Minnie. That's what I'm waiting for to Unique. I'm waiting for a press conference, and I've not seen one as yet, but it is coming. It is coming. I trust that the police will take swift action. You understand? They're gonna take some action, but you see, police like to gather information because when they hold on to you, they just want to make sure say you're gonna stay in jail. You understand? That's what's gonna happen. Who is calling me? I can't take no call right now. Sorry, guys. No call right now. No call right now. No calls right now. Thanks, guys. Thanks. Yeah, I've yet to see a press conference. You know. Service Lifestyle, how are you, sir? Thanks for joining. How your day going? How your day went? I'm here on the case talking about this young guy, Jayden Smith from Jamaica. You might have heard about it. Well, I hear you talking about it anyway on your channel. Too much things going on, guys, with this case. You see what happened, right? Unique, bro. They never thought it. You see, and God have it to work out this way because they you see, if they had taken the child to the hospital without saying anything, and they didn't come out and say, well, then the child is when they say the child broke the hip. That's when everybody decided, something ain't adding up. You understand? So when all of this went down, if they had kept silent, they would have probably said, well, then somebody kidnapped Jaden and take him away, and they don't know what happened. But the case was there, you understand? And they were trying to cover it up too because they took the baby to Hargrave Memorial Hospital. You understand? That's where they went first. Hargrave sent them over to the public hospital because the baby had to go to the public hospital. You understand? And down there now, the baby is down there. You see, they have CPS, Child Protective Service, and they themselves did not even step in. Very laid back, Gloria. Very laid back. You understand? Very laid back. Okay, man, guys. You say happy birthday to your daughter. Sorry about that. Happy belated to her. I will. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for your support. You understand, Gloria? So there's a lot of things that's going on. Very laid back, but I mean, they're gonna push. They're gonna thing because the pressure is on them. You understand? The pressure is on them, so they will have to do something. They will have to act. They will have to act. Guys, I have 7 likes, guys. Come on, guys. Give the thumbs up. Give the thumbs up, guys. You understand, guys? So we have to push. We have to continue pushing because this thing this thing gonna have to, this thing gonna have to go up. We can't let these people get away just like that. Cannot let these people get away like that. You understand? Thanks, Unique. We cannot have we can't have these people just do things and get away with it. It's not right. It's not right. So guys, we're gonna keep the pressure. We're gonna keep talking about hello, mom and boy. Colette, how are you? Good morning to you over there. We cannot have this case go under the rug for a missing child like many others. You understand? So many kids get missing in Jamaica. You don't hear nothing about them again. And guys, hadn't been for YouTube, I guarantee this would have been swept under the rug long time ago. Nobody would hear anything. They would have just searched because the police went out on a big search one day with cadaver dog. They went to the house and they did, and that's it. Only that one search with the dog. I haven't gone out for another search again. You understand? How can you be doing an investigation? You only go to the house with a drone and thing, and then that's it. I was listening to a screen recording and I heard the saying said, imagine that. Now you raise a child. That's your child. You understand? That's your child. That child live in your house with you. And then you're on the live and you have the heart, you understand, to say, well, then you get out of the live because you have to go cook your dinner. You shouldn't even be thinking about eating food. This woman is wicked. And let me tell you something, I know the family. I know her connection. I know her extended family. I know them. You understand? Because I used to live in Manchester. I used to live in Mandeville. You understand? Hey Newfie, what's up, brother? Thanks for joining. You understand? This woman, she's heartless, and the daughter is worse. The daughter is also heartless, because none of them shed a tear until today. The only person I see cry so far is the boy mother. And it hadn't been for L.A. Lewis, we wouldn't have seen the woman either. You understand? And hadn't been for L.A. Lewis, certain information we wouldn't have right now, because we did not know that the girl, because they tried to cover that up, we did not know that the stepfather gave her the keys to go to the mother boss house to go take a shower. And by the way, guys, this thing is going off now, because guess what happened now, guys? New information pop out, allegedly that the mother, her boss, is the principal from the school, and it is being said, guys, that they are an item. So poor Mr. Thompson lose the little boy that he was given to him, because the child wasn't given to the mother, the aunt. Yeah, and is a devious woman. And it's a devious woman to say that, oh, she have to get off to go cook. You shouldn't be thinking about eating. Your heart should be so broken that hungry. You should be dying for hunger. But yes, still, she got off the life. She have to go cook her dinner. I don't see no remorse on those people's face. I have a picture with that woman talking with everybody, and that woman, they have a smirk on her bloody face. You understand? She need to get that smirk off her face. They need to lock her ass up. So right now she could start crying and talking. She need to start crying for her freedom. No appetite unique. No appetite. You understand? If that was, let me tell you something, guys. One of my son, when he was 3 years old, just went for the kid, My mom raised my kid in Jamaica, and I can tell you they never get a scratch in Jamaica. And when I went to Jamaica and I got them, right? And I went to the supermarket and was coming back. Somebody let the child out. He was out with somebody, and the lady let the child out, and he ran out in the street and got hit by a car. And let me tell you something. No appetite. You hear me tell you, sir? No appetite. When I see what happened, because I saw exactly when the child get hit. You understand? And let me tell you something. My whole world turned upside down. I didn't want to talk to nobody. Luckily, he only broke his jaw, knocked out a tooth. You understand? But let me tell you something. Nothing. I spent 1 whole week in the hospital without going home. I went there without clothes. Somebody better bring me some clothes. I never left my child. So I don't know how this girl found it in her heart to walk away, leave her child, take a child from Manchester over to St. Anne, and then went back to the United States. I can't see that. I can't see how she did that. You understand? She made. Oh, Christiana. Okay, okay, okay. My mom originated from Craighead. My mom is from Craighead. That's where my mom was born, in Craighead, Manchester. So I have a lot of relative up there, Dryford. I have a lot of people in Manchester. They are the Roy and the Walcott. You understand? So I can't see how this young lady went down to Jamaica and look at her son and just turn around. She made a hasty retreat. She made a hasty retreat out of Jamaica. Because she know once they hold her there, she wouldn't get to come back. But she's gonna be extradited back down there. There's no way somebody's just gonna just be so nonchalant. Oh, next time, take time. Don't do this. Don't, you have to be careful. They rough that little boy up so much. They did rough him up. There's no way. And the girl is gonna say she even look at her mom did it, and then she's gonna say she look at him and say she's gonna say that she told him too. Also, guys, that he should be careful how she. But yet still, she said she never saw Jaden. She said she never saw Jaden, but yet she told Jaden next time he shouldn't think. And guys, it was said that Jaden was at the hospital. All of them were not together at one point. And she said she never saw Jaden when she went to Jamaica because she went to the hospital and everything. But yet still, when she got to Jamaica, Jaden was in school. So their stories are so twisted, so intertwined like a freaking web that their lies are intertwined up so much that they can't get out of their own lies. They can't fix it. Those kind of lies right now they can't fix. Exactly. Exactly. They can't fix their lies. Brother, it is so sad, Newfie. Very sad. Very, very sad. You understand? Very sad situation. They can't get out of their lives. It's so intertwined. And you know something? Thanks for the media because everything right now is being recorded. And the cop will be using all of these things. And hadn't been let me tell you something, man. L.A. Lewis coming like a comedian sometime with his stories. But guys, let me tell you something. Hadn't been for him, some key elements of this case wouldn't be out. Hi, Ellen. Ellen Vlog, how are you? Thanks for joining. Good morning. You understand? Hadn't been for L.A. Lewis, a lot of things would not come out. So that even push the investigation a little further. Yes, guys, we're gonna stay on this one. We are going to stay on this one for a long time because this thing is not gonna be done not anytime soon. Not anytime soon. One is the cousin said they told her to stop the search. Yeah, yeah, because they said to stop the search because they're blaming them. So they stop the search. They're not gonna do anything. Yes, Snoopy. Yes, Snoopy. We're gonna get to this because the guy Tommy is from Lincoln in Manchester. That's on the other side. From that's he's from that side. Yeah, I know she told him to stop. Told him to stop the search. Because she know why? Because they're never gonna find him. You understand? They're never gonna find him. They know what they did. And they come out speaking so highly of the little young man. Speaking so highly of him. He's this, he's that. Let me tell you something. And you have some people, that come over into my comment section and say, "Oh, this girl, I don't know what her name is. I don't remember right now, but she's gonna tell me, oh, I have a master's degree in psychology, and I can tell when people do something. Look at those people by the language; they didn't do anything. Let me tell you something. I told her I've seen better acts. You understand? I've seen better acts. All right. Well, I was told that too. That yeah, they give her a ultimatum to get to Jamaica by Friday. But if she don't, then they're gonna, of course, they're gonna ask the U.S. Marshal. They're gonna ask the U.S. Marshal to hunt for her. So there's no way she gonna hide. That girl just mess up herself. Her whole career, her whole nursing career is gone. Because once she get arrested for any form of a thing like that, that's it. So she just mess up herself. She put herself right now through a big investigation. She shot out to Jamaica real quick and come back up, thinking that, oh, even if she's a citizen here, she's not gonna get to go back to Jamaica. Lie she telling because she was born down there. And as long as the Jamaica police want her for questioning, she's gonna go down there. She's the main suspect right now. Hi Sonia, thanks for joining. How are you doing? You understand? As long as they want her, she's gonna go down. So she thinks she's out of the wood. And you know something too? The husband of Shanice's husband. I want them to investigate him too, guys. Because the thing is, after everything was going on, allegedly, well, people say he came on, but I didn't see, so I have to use that word. He came out brandishing a weapon, telling people to leave his wife alone, right? He's supposed to be in the military in training. So I don't know. And his wife claimed he didn't have a phone because he's in training. So they took, he can't have a phone. Well, yes, till days after, he come out on a phone on Instagram, popping out his weapon, threatening people. So that I want the feds to look into too. That didn't add up, Unique, bro. That couldn't have added up. Couldn't have added up. You can arrive in Jamaica at 2 p.m., 3 hours to Manchester. And you know something too, guys? Manchester is not 3 hours away from Montego Bay, given the fact that they have good roads now. Not no 3 hours away. That when I leave from St. Elizabeth going to Manchester, to Montego Bay, and I drive down there, it take me 1 hour and 55 minutes, and that's because the road is bad. You understand? So she gonna say 3 hours? No, nothing like that. So she not come from Negril. You understand? All right, Nufi, have a blessed night, brother. Be safe. All right. Thanks for joining. Thanks for popping in, brother. People, give a thumbs up to the live, guys. Tap up the live, guys. Give me a like. Give me a like. Yes, Sonia, because I've not done a lot of live. I really don't really do live. I just make videos and and put them up. That's just what I do. I used to do a lot of live before I was monetized, but after getting monetized, I didn't bother with the live at all. You understand? But that's also how it is. I'll be doing more live now though. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate your time here with me. Yeah. Hi Marcia Taylor. How are you? Thanks for joining. Appreciate you being here. Thanks for your time. Yes, guys. So I'm gonna stay on this though, guys. I'm gonna stay on this. I am gonna make some phone call when I'm done here. Because I'm in contact with some people. You understand? Glory, joyful lifestyles. I serve in the United States Army, and you are not allowed to have a real weapon until the fourth week of training, and you are definitely not allowed to take pictures. I know that. I know that, joyful. I know that. I know that. Okay, protocol. All right. So when people gonna put out certain information out there, and he's gonna do something, we know definitely where to look and what to look for. All right, Sandra, how are you, Sandra K? Thank you for joining. Thank you. Yeah. So this whole case is the whole, all of these lies that have been told, you know, it's not adding up, and she need to go back to Jamaica. I hope she could see this live too. She need to go back to Jamaica, because if she don't, she's gonna be forced to go. It is very sad, Sandra K. Very sad, a promising kid, very promising young man, and it basically they had chased him out the yard and tell him to leave, but no, the anger, and this is this girl, let me say, if she really do it, guys, and they find her guilty, trust me, no, life sentence is not good enough. She should get capital punishment, because you know what? She had enough time to think about it. You see the fit of rage that she was in? How long is the flight from Carolina to Jamaica? Right, guys? How long? She fly what? 3 hours to Jamaica. And then drive another, let me put it, they say 3 hours, another 6, and she spent time in the airport, and so give and take. She spent minimum 12 hours thinking about what she gonna do to him, and she do it. She carry it out. That's premeditated murder. That's premeditated murder. You understand? Yeah, she's a murderer, and she can't be trusted to take care of patients, because what will, no, she's a nurse. What will she do with a patient who disrespect her? Because we know patient can be disrespectful in hospital, because I've heard it, I've seen it many times. So what would she do with a patient? She show no empathy, no nothing. You understand? And a nurse is supposed to think about what they're doing. They were trained that way. You understand? Anybody gets certain form of training, whether it be police, the military, nurses, doctors, they know how to deal with certain things. So this girl, she had all the time in the world to rethink, but no, her little cousin, because she's in this rage. Oh, you dropped my baby, you broke my baby leg, and guys, let me tell you something, guys. I don't believe the mother, I don't believe the mother at all. I do not believe the mother one way or the other, because that child, if they say the child is very hyperactive, and thing, maybe that child would even listen to the grandmother, and the grandmother slap the child in the hip. Some people slap the baby right in the leg right there, so for them to listen, and probably call the baby too hard. And Jaden took the blame for that. That's my theory, though, guys. You understand? That is not something that was said. That was just my theory. Guys, I just want to say thank you for joining, guys. I'm gonna end this live, guys. Thanks for joining, guys. I just want to jump on here quick, and hear what you guys have to say about this whole matter. Guys, I'll be on this tomorrow again, guys. So have a great evening. Have a great morning. Well, hype because she said she always jump on up and down. Yeah, that's what they said. Sandra K is saying blessed evening to everyone. You understand, guys? So, guys, this thing hurt me, guys, and I get very emotional when it comes to this guy, because let me tell you something. I have my kids, and guys. Let me tell you something too. If those people love that little boy as they said, they love him, right? I'm gonna give you one instant. I went to Jamaica one time, and my son at the time, he was 10 years old, and I talked to this kid. He push up his mouth because him see my mother. I know my mother love him, and my mother go back him. And right in front of my mother, this kid decided he might go say something to me that was nice to me. I don't know how other people look at it, but you can't disrespect me. I'm your parent. And I slap him with my hand, my empty hand, not with a belt, no nothing. I just slap him with my hand. Let me tell you something. My mother did not speak to me for a year. My mother did not speak to me for 1 year for my own picnic. And these people are gonna tell me say them love Jaden. They didn't love Jaden. If they love Jaden, they would not hurt Jaden in any way, shape, or form. They wouldn't have hurt Jaden in any way or form. Let me tell you some people. When I see my kids after that, I leave them alone. Because I'm gonna raise them. You understand? I leave them alone. And then them are rude. That day him did just feel like saying, man, get some trouble. My friend him see me slap him with my bare hand. Not nothing abusive, not no punch, no nothing. You understand people? And these people are gonna tell me say they love Jaden. They did not love that little boy. Good night. Jaden was like their little house boy who take care of rabbit and goat and go help them plant things. And Jaden was only securing his spot in the house. You understand? Jaden was only securing his spot in the house. Because guys, how I analyze it, Jaden probably have bad memory, you know, and didn't want to go back where he was coming from. And that situation might have been a little better. But guys, it lead up to him losing his life. Yes, guys. End up with Jaden losing his life to those wicked, heartless people. But I hope a lot of people learn from this right now that you have your kid, even if you have your kids, and even if life is so rough, keep them. If it's one banana, everybody eat it and go to bed. Don't dish out your child to strangers. Don't dish out your child to no family, no friends, because you don't know what they're gonna do to that child. And then you're the same one who's gonna cry later and say if you didn't know. Guys, I I said it in one of my videos that when I was 12, you know, everybody wanted me because I don't know, there was something about me, and everybody wanted to have me. Take me from my mother. My mother was like, nope. But guy, for some reason, there is this godmother that she's no more. But I love my godmother. I used to go visit her on Sundays. And so when, she said to me, you're getting big, you can stay with me now. And people, I went. Let me tell you something. You see the house that they have? I've never slept in that house one night yet. I always have to stay outside with the watchman at night, watching the trucks with the goods on it. You understand? And let me tell the people, when I couldn't, I said this situation is not for me because at night I go to sleep. You understand? I remember one day this lady, she take me and she put me under a shed with a whole bunch of pots and pans and say I should wash them. Now guys, I washed them up and everything. 12 years old. This lady come back and said to me, I don't use pots and pans that are washed. They need to be scoured. They need to be shined. And I say, yeah. And I got up and I left them same place and go back on my yard. I left them same place. Come this year, you know. I left them same place and go back on my yard. And I never went back and visit them. Because they have money, they think they can use people. They can enslave people. They can treat you anyhow they want. It doesn't work for me. You understand, guys? And I'm saying this right now to say, guys, we must all be vigilant when it comes to kids. Watch the kids see how they're performing. If they you have a happy kid and then all of a sudden the kid gets sad and start to keep by themselves, try to find out what's going on with them. You understand? It could be sexual abuse, it could be physical, emotional, any one of those abuse, guys. Let us stay on top of these kids. When I was younger, guys, the village grew me up. You understand? I couldn't be outside at a certain time. I couldn't be lingering on the street. It's not like now you see kids all over the place. Couldn't happen. But guys, we need to get back to that. We ask a child, where are you going? You're going in the wrong direction. You understand? You don't live south, you live north. So why are you going south? No, go on home to your parents. And parent need to adopt and take on back these ways. So when the village discipline your child, you know that, listen to me, it's not abuse, but it's, you understand? It doesn't have to be physical, you know. When I say discipline, it doesn't have to be physical. It can be verbal. You understand, guys? But some people don't even like people talking to their kids. That's why so many things happening in society today. People just walk away and leave your child right there without even saying nothing. But anyway, guys, thank you all for joining, guys. I appreciate your time being here with me right now, guys. I have something to do. I have a video to edit, guys. I'm going to edit it. So have a blessed and wonderful night. God bless, and thank you for joining. Bye bye.